Yes, a very warm welcome to one of talkSPORT's finest ahead of the 25th anniversary. 25 years of the world's biggest sports radio station. Laura Woods. Laura, good morning.
Woodsy, a very good morning, Woodsy.
Good morning, you guys.
A lot of people just didn't know you had that side to you. I mean, I used to see it on a regular basis, man. It was a staggering performance that Spurs fan got. You get both barrels.
Well, honestly, I forgot how mean I was. Can't believe that.
First of all, how are you?
I'm good. Oh, it's so nice to see you two again. Do you know what? I was thinking last night, I was like, when was the last time the three of us were on the radio together? And I reckon it would have been Cheltenham 2020, just before lockdown.
2020, really?
2020, yeah. Almost, 5 years ago?
Remember
6 years ago?
Yeah.
Remember Laura coming in the dungarees and all that? You remember that?
Aye.
Now she's sitting in Park Lane, you know,
That's
lovely.
amazing.
No, wait, look. In dungarees.
Brilliant. He's not got you doing some painting later on, has he?
Huh?
Has he got you doing some painting later on?
Yeah. I'm in that mode at the moment where I'm nesting, so I'm doing everything around the house that I can get my hands on. But anyway, thanks for having me on again, guys.
Listen, it's great to see you. We've got a great game tonight. Obviously, we're just talking about it, Alan and I. Would you? Which manager do you think is under pressure more to win tonight?
That's a really question, you know, isn't it? Because I've seen a lot that Ange is dealing with at the moment, and I can tell that it's a tricky time for them at the moment, isn't it? Especially with the number of games they're losing, where they are in the table. But I do think as well, for the first time in a really long time, I've seen a bit of the Arsenal fan base turn on Mikel Arteta, and I've seen them saying that we need to win something this season, and things aren't going right. They don't like the game management. He needs a striker, and I actually agree with that. I do. I think for a long time we've asked the same question: do Arsenal need a striker? And it's times like this season where we've been given a golden opportunity tonight to potentially get 3 points and close the gap on everybody else in the table. And then you think, have we got the firepower? And I was the same as you, Ali. I remember when we signed Kai Havertz, and I was like, I'm a big fan, and it split the fan base even more, actually. And I was a big fan, and I think the problem with our striker situation is obviously Jesus comes up flying and then gets hurt, but it's the consistency. Nobody seems to be able to be consistent. And when you look at the teams that manage to win the league, what have they got? They've got consistent goal scorers and people that can do it, put those chances away. And I just don't think we have that.
Do you know a lot of both managers are strong in their beliefs, aren't they? You know, Arteta, everyone's probably saying to him, striker. And of course he may have to now with the injuries they've got, but he was strong saying, no, I don't need a striker. Whereas Ange, you know, plan B. I don't need plan B. That's the way I play. We go forward, we try and get more goals. So they're both strong in their beliefs, and they're both, as you say, are coming under pressure. And I hate to think if Tottenham get thumped tonight, again, the papers will be full of it tomorrow on thin ice, Ange.
Yeah, potentially. It's really tough, isn't it, with managers? Because I know I've sat where you guys are, and you don't want to criticise the manager too much because there's so much going on, and there's a lot in terms of things that we don't know about as well. But, I mean, their positioning at the moment, what are they, 13th, Spurs?
Yeah.
13th at the moment, not looking good. This could be, and this is the one that nobody wants to lose, isn't it? But when they come to the Emirates, recent form will show you that Arsenal are the ones that are usually the dominant team in that sense. So I don't know. There is a lot of pressure, and you're right. It is the plan B. Can we keep playing with the same sort of identity that he wants them to play with that isn't necessarily working too hard? But yeah, I wouldn't want to suggest what he can do. I'm not a manager myself, and I think, you know, I've got a lot of respect for that guy. I think he's absolutely brilliant, so time will tell.
Would you, what about the Arsenal? I'm looking at the side. They're clearly, Havertz missed a good couple of chances there, no doubt about it. The cup game against, we mentioned about the centre forward. Saka would be a miss naturally in any team. Absolutely fantastic, but and I'm not digging him out, but I think he's an absolutely wonderful player. He really is, Martin Odegaard. But I'm just a little bit concerned he hasn't reached the kind of heights he was at pre-injury.
Pre-injury, I knew you were going to say that. He's not looked exactly the way he did before, which you can understand, right, guys? I think you can kind of give him a little bit of a break for that, but the timing is so crucial. The timing that Arsenal lost him was so crucial, and then trying to get him back and get him back completely the way he was before, but also having the firepower around him. I think it's not necessarily all on him. I think he's such an amazing player and such an amazing leader. His creativity is something that Arsenal are just desperate for. But when you look at the players that you've lost, and also the players that aren't putting away chances, Ali, it's not necessarily, it's a shared responsibility for him, I think.
So, Laura, we try to get the chunk on, we try to get O'Hara on. Now, he's just
Where is he?
He's running scared. He's running scared.
He's just come back from Dubai. His text is he's stuck in a ski lift in Bulgaria. So he's done his money in Dubai.
Would you a better luck? It's permanent.
We've got to do the sports bar. He clearly get much more money than us. That's
I swear he's always out the country when the North London derby happens, doesn't it?
That's planned. Would you listen? I know you've got certainly a big year ahead of you, and I'm just wondering, Al, have you any advice for Laura? Obviously, with the baby coming along and marriage. I mean, I think Laura, she didn't really want, but I know she was wanting some information, some advice from you. I could tell.
I was a bit like you, Ali. I was never there. You know what I mean? It's, for me, I'm sorry, Laura, I'm old-fashioned. That was Jules' job, and we were travelling everywhere. So all the best, Laura. But just give us a little prediction for tonight. Arsenal to win. They've got to win, haven't they? They've got to win.
Yeah, they do have to win. It's a massive opportunity for them. I think Arsenal to win. I think it'll be 2-0.
2-0. Laura, great to talk again.
See you,
Thank you.
Love you guys.